There we go. Facebook. Guys, happy Sunday. Meatballs. Namaste. God bless. How are all of you? Before I came on, there was a MyPillow commercial on. I'm like, that's me. That's my eyes, man. That's what I live with by working these third shifts. Oh, my God. But, yeah, happy Sunday pre/in the Monday. I got to go in tonight. But look at this is instead of a national day of today, we got the screenshot of the day. Look at that bitch. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is, guys. So hopefully you guys are all well. Microsoft, good job. Much love to you. But to me, I had to, when I found these words, they're so powerful. But I was like, how can I articulate this in a way where everybody can relate to what I'm speaking about? And this came from Buddhism Today, and it really makes sense for you guys that are reopening the book per se on life, and an enchanting story literally of how just a
You've got mail.
change in the way you think will change everything in your life. And here we go, out of the quote box tonight, this Sunday night, man. I do not fix my problems, I fix my thinking. The problems fix themselves. And a lot of us are saying, how can that be? How can that be? Well, it's actually really simple. You know, you get a pain in your arm. You know, my arm hurts, and you're focusing on that pain all day long, but then all of a sudden you realize later on in the day when you forgot about it, the pain's gone. And problem, out of the quote box, is a source of perplexity, distress, and vexation. Hence, what you're focusing on, you're bringing on, and with synonyms of challenge, matter, and trouble. The next word is most important because this starts the process. This is called the source, the generative force, if I can say that correctly, hence the cause. You're starting the problem by focusing on it constantly. You're saying, but Jer, I have no money. Indeed, you're right, you have no money. You have no money because you keep focusing on the fact that you have no money. Well, my job sucks. Well, you keep focusing on the fact that your job sucks. And here I am showing screenshots of something beautiful. Hence, what this person in my story did was just change his perception. And it literally saved his life. You got a guy that in his 20s, 30s, and 40s, many moons ago, amassed a fortune. In other words, he became the first billionaire. Oh, the first modern billionaire. Actually, King Solomon was the first billionaire. But this guy became the first modern millionaire. He spent his 20s, his 30s, his 40s, and his 50s amassing wealth that was unheard of in modern times. Literally became the world's first modern billionaire. The problem is, in that 3-decade span time, he amassed something else as well, with ill health. He forgot about who he was, and he forgot about the fact that he's this beautiful soul, like this bird that you guys see on my screenshot. He became very ill, lost all of his hair, his weight. He was living on soup and crackers, literally back then, even though he had all the means to get any physician, which he did, who told him literally he was going to die within a year. So at 53 years old, he realized, well, I can't take all my wealth with me. You can't bring the hearse to the graveyard. And he started a foundation. With that foundation, it started to help other people. And he started giving his money away to hospitals, research, and it's probably to fix his own problem, what was going on. And back then, they didn't really have the equipment to diagnose what was going on. But what this guy did was the old Buddhism way. He started changing his direction of thinking about what is going on with his health and started to feel better mentally. And in essence, refocusing on something better in his life. And that person was John D. Rockefeller. And at 53 years old, he was told that he was going to die within a year. He started giving away all his money. And he started, like I said, he started the foundation, the Rockefeller Foundation, which helped so many things out there in life. And what happened was, The bitch lived to be 89. Why? He attributed his physical curing or success to finding God, per se, and realized that he was just a conduit in this life to share what he amassed from God's gift. We all have that power. We all have that power of reborn, per se, as Christians would say. You're reborn. You're just changing your way of thinking. And most importantly, you're changing how you feel. He wasn't focusing on what was wrong with him. He was focusing on what was right with him. And that he had a gift that would help millions of people. And then he didn't realize till 53 years old, sitting basically on his deathbed for a year. He spent a year in reflection, literally from 53 to 54, on how to share what was given to him. He delved in scripture, he did all these things in life, but in essence, what he did was he rebranded himself as a new thinker, hence a reborn person. And from that, he became better. And in essence, amassed even more. I think it was 340 billion in today's dollars that he was worth, just by changing his thinking and refocusing on not necessarily the problem, but the solution to fix other problems. He diverted his focus. Does that make sense? So think about it for yourself. Out of the quote box, I did not fix my problems. I do not fix my problems. I fix my thinking. The problems fix themselves. Basically, you're redirecting your focus. So whatever's going on in your life, guys, no matter what's going on, ill health, finances, the love scenario, you change your thinking, you change how you bring things to yourself in your life. This is how thoughts become things. It may be a redundant way by how the Buddhism Daily scripted it, but at the same time, it's so powerfully true. By redirecting your thoughts to something better that makes you feel better, you therefore attract better. There's a lot of us now that are afraid to turn the page to create a new chapter in our lives. We just keep opening up the same book every day, reading the same story. You got to ask yourself, what are you telling yourself every day? What story are you reading about yourself? What kind of a conduit are you in this life? What are you attracting to yourself by your constant focus of what has happened to you? The problems have already happened. We just keep reliving them. That's why they say a source of perplexity. Yes, the source is your thinking. Your constant thinking. The evolving thinking about what has happened to you in your life. And you keep rereading the story every single day. And you keep reliving that event every single day. That's what Rockefeller did. He just kept reliving the fact that he was going to die. He had all the money in the world that he can buy anything, but he was living on soup and crackers. Until he realized, if I changed my thinking and redirected this gift that was given to me, I would feel better. Therefore, I would attract better. Think about it for yourself. What are you attracting every single day? What are you thinking about every single day? What is your focus every single day that keeps attracting the things that you don't want in life? When you let go of the problem, you're going to realize there's a million solutions to fix that problem that you keep focusing on. It sounds so simple, but so inherently powerful that we are empowered to solve anything that's going on in our life with just a redirection of our thought process to recreate our life process, guys. So think about it for yourself. I have to go back to work, Meatball, before I have a few days off here for vacation, guys. So America's Mentor _radio on Instagram, at America's Mentor on X, guys. Please follow me, Jerry Maldonado 2, for unique information to help you to your destination. Much love for the Jackson views on the last several videos, guys. Think about it for yourself. What book are you opening up every day? That's why I journal every day. What book are you opening up and rereading every day? A journal for me is a new day. It's new writing. It's a new start. It's a new belief. It's a new, challenge in life to become even better. You come every day with that kind of attitude, the world is your oyster. You really start creating the most amazing things just by letting, the problems fix themselves, because you're going to think of new ways to solve them, and therefore it's going to happen in your life. When you realize that, guys, you realize where you're going. Happy Sunday to you guys. I'll talk to you guys real soon, man.